Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 5 of our Orlando Wizards franchise, and we are battling off against the Atlanta Falcons for a second time this season. You guys saw back in week 1, we faced against the Falcons in Orlando, which I will have the link to the video in the description if you guys want to check that episode out. And we are now 4-0 on the regular season. We just got 2 more weeks until that bye week. We have lots of road games coming up in the next few weeks, so just keep that in mind. I like having more road games in the beginning because you'll get more home games towards the end of the season. And we're going to be in the Peachtree state of Georgia, in the home of the 1996 Summer Olympic Games, to battle off against the Atlanta Falcons. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Orlando Wizards.
Okay, now we're ready to return to kickoff, and the Atlanta Falcons are ready to kick, and the Orlando Wizards are about to return. So we got Marquise Lee ready to return for the Orlando Wizards. He does get stopped, though, at the 27-yard line, and we see Jaylon Jefferson, the star quarterback for the past 2 seasons on this team, stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. And now we got Jaylon Jefferson. He is actually going to get sacked. Oh, wait. He actually does get sacked, though, by Grady Jarrett. And now this is going to be a loss of 14 yards there by Orlando. And we're going to have to throw a deep pass if we want to get that first down, if we want to get a first down. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw it to TJ Yeldon, and he uses a juke move. He does get stopped in the middle of the field, down around the 37-yard line, and that's going to be a first down and 10. So now we're going to use a 26 duo run play on first down and 10 with Adrian Peterson. No Frank Gore. We're going to have to wait another week for another episode until Frank Gore can return. Anyway, 2nd and 11. AP lost 1 yard on that play, so we're going to have to do a passing play. And Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this to Chris Godwin. What a deep pass, though. 45 yards. So in total, Jefferson had 82 passing yards so far in this game. You guys saw that 37-yarder to TJ Yeldon. And I'm going to throw this to Chris Godwin. That's going to be incomplete as well. So another week for Frank Gore. 2 weeks for Trent Williams, and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is out as well. And they're all on IR, so we added 2 new practice squad players, and Chris Godwin gets the first touchdown of the game for the Orlando Wizards. 50th career touchdown reception, and the Wizards lead at 7-0 here in Atlanta, Georgia. Alright, now this is going to be a first down and 10 from the 34-yard line. And Matt Ryan, he is going to throw this football. And it looks like he gets sacked, but that's going to be... he's going to be pressured down, but the pass will be incomplete for Matt Ryan. So, anyway, 2nd and 10 now. So, Amari Jefferson, he gets his first reception of the game. And he does get that first down for the Atlanta Falcons. So we're going to be at the 46-yard line now here for the Atlanta Falcons. Will be at the 46. So apparently they're going to throw the football to Calvin Ridley, and they get that first down. And that's going to be down at the 35. So 2 for 3, 31 yards there for Matt Ryan, Ridley, by the way, does get his first reception of the football game. And it looks like Matt Ryan loses a football and Quan Alexander picks it up for the Orlando Wizards. So now we're going to use some inside zone with Adrian Peterson. So now this will be a first down and 10. So AP, he runs the football. He does get stopped at the 45. Teron Armstead of the Orlando Wizards O-line, that's our team, is down and hurt. So hopefully he can return in this game. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So Jaylon Jefferson, we're going to run the football, and we do get a first down. His first carry of the game for 8 yards in. And we're just going to use a Y option angle on 1st and 10. This will be the final snap of the first quarter. And Jaylon Jefferson throws it deep, and Kenny Stills, he gets it into the end zone just to end the first quarter. And we'll see you guys when we're in the second quarter. Alright, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. And Ty Gurley, he's going to run the football whatsoever. He did, I think, gain 3 yards. This is his first. That was his first carry from what I know of in this game. So 2nd and 7 now. And Matt Ryan, he does not get sacked, but he got pressured though, and he threw it to Todd Gurley. So he does complete that 3rd and 7 now. He didn't gain nor lose any yards on that play particularly, but he throws the football there. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So this will be a 4th and 7 now for the Atlanta Falcons. They have to punt this away, and Tyler Lockett will return for Orlando. Number 88, the former Seattle Seahawks wide receiver. He does get stopped, though, at the 35-yard line, and this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So I'm just going to use a simple stick pass play on 1st and 10 from the 35. So Jaylon Jefferson, he is going to throw this pretty deep, and he catches it to Tyler Lockett, who you guys just saw return that punt. And this will be Tyler Lockett's 5th receiving touchdown of the season. It will be 21-0 Orlando. And we are going to see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Alright, now this is 4th and 12. And Tyler Lockett, who scored the last touchdown for the Orlando Wizards, will be ready to return the punt, number 88. And it looks like he is going to return it. And he's going to take this all the way, and that's going to be an incredible punt return for a touchdown for Tyler Lockett. And this will be the first punt return for a touchdown this season for Lockett. And it's now going to be 29-0 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here. We're going to use a run power run play. And Jaylon Jefferson hands it off to Adrian Peterson, and they get it in safely to the end zone, and we're going to take a break. Alright, now it appears that Calvin Ridley does score the first touchdown of the game for the Atlanta Falcons. It was a 60-yarder, and it will now be 29-7 here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so here's the replay. So he used his hands low, and then he just caught it and then ran straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. All right, now it's kickoff time here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and we got Marquise Lee ready to return the kickoff. So he's going to get stopped, though, at the 25-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to use the fade out on 1st down and 10. So we got Jaylon Jefferson. He's going to throw this to Rob Gronkowski, and that is going to be incomplete. So now we're going to use the Y curl on 2nd down and 10. So we got Jaylon Jefferson. He's going to throw this deep to Chris Godwin, and he gets stopped at the 26. 6 for 8 there, 250 yards. So he's only 50 yards away from making the big 300. And I'm presuming this will be the final snap of the first half, and we throw it to Tyler Lockett, and he does catch it though. We're just gonna do one final snap before the first half ends. So, like I was saying, what I was about to say on that last play, he did catch it, but he didn't necessarily get it into the black paint. So he was in, his foot was in the white paint. So Tyler Lockett does get his second touchdown of the game, 6 for Lockett on the year. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10, and they are at the 33-yard line. So Todd Gurley runs the football, and he doesn't lose nor gain any yards on that play in particularly. This will mean it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 34. Matt Ryan, he's going to throw this football. That's going to be an incomplete pass. 99 yards and 1 touchdown. So, I mean, he's been doing well in this game. He hasn't really thrown any INTs, which is really good. And he's going to throw this to Amari Jefferson. And Amari Jefferson, he does get stopped at the 1-yard line. So, I'm guessing that was a 55-yard pass or 65-yard pass. So he has 2 receptions, 77 yards, and Todd Gurley gets stopped by Bobby Wagner. So this will now be a 2nd-and-goal for the Atlanta Falcons. So it appears that Atlanta might just run the football, or actually pass the football. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. So now that will be a 3rd-and-goal now from the 4-yard line here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. So he throws the football to Calvin Ridley again, and Ridley gets his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game, and it's now going to be 36-14. We'll see you at kickoff. All right, now it's going to be kickoff time here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the 679, home of Coca-Cola, and Marquise Lee, as a matter of fact, he's going to be ready to return, and he does get stopped at the 40-yard line. And now we're going to use the I form. We're going to use a PA slant shot on 1st-and-10. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this to Chris Godwin, and he uses that juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 23. So 313 yards for Jaylon Jefferson in this game. He's been on a roll all day, and we're going to use a PA boat flow on 1st-and-10 from the 23. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw it to Tyler Lockett, and he gets that into the end zone for a touchdown. Third receiving touchdown of the game for Tyler Lockett, and the Wizards will lead it 43-14 in the capital of Coca-Cola, Atlanta, Georgia. All right, now this is going to be a 1st-and-10 from the 31. So Matt Ryan, he's going to throw the football to Julio Jones, and somebody on Atlanta appears to be down and hurt. So they're at the 42-yard line. This is going to be a 1st-and-10. So Matt Ryan, he's going to throw the football, and that could have been an INT there. Could have been Bobby Wagner. He could have used his hands and catch that football, and it would have been an awesome interception, but he blew it. He blew the chance of claiming that interception. Anyway, 2nd-and-10 now, and Matt Ryan, he's going to throw the football, and that's going to be stopped at the 43. And this is now 3rd-and-9, so they only gained about 1 yard there on that play. So they're at the 43-yard line, and Matt Ryan gets sacked by Harrison Smith, the former Minnesota Vikings defense secondary, made the sack. It was his first sack of the game in this game, so Tyler Lockett, he's going to be ready to return his punt now for Orlando. So they're at the 24-yard line, and there's only 18 seconds left in this game, in this 3rd quarter rather. And I am just going to use a simple Y option angle like we haven't used this since I think the 1st quarter, towards the end of the 1st quarter. So I'm going to throw it deep to Kenny Stills, and he gets that first down. All right, now this is going to be a first down and 10 from the 18. So Jaylon Jefferson's going to throw this to Marvin Jones, and he gets a touchdown for the Wizards. And it's now going to be 50-14 here in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a first and 10. Matt Ryan, he's going to throw this, I think, to Hayden Hurst, but that's going to be an incomplete pass. So this will be second and 10 now from the 35 here in Atlanta, Georgia. So they're going to throw that football. It's going to be incomplete. Not for 17, 181 yards. So he's only 19 yards away from making that big 200. So it figures like they're going to throw it deep, and he gets his first INT of the game. Patrick Peterson claims it, and Matt Ryan throws his first interception of this game. By the way, Patrick Peterson gets his third INT of the season. And now we're just going to run the football with Jaylon Jefferson. Atlanta does get its second turnover in this game. So Jaylon Jefferson, he runs for the football. He gets it down at the 47. So he has 3 rushes and 40 yards in so far this episode. So that's really good to see. That is really good to see. So Jaylon Jefferson, we're just going to run the football with him. And he does get stopped, though, at the 37. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, now 3rd and 6. I'm just going to run the football with Jaylon Jefferson. But for one moment, though, I thought this game was going to go pretty fast. But then it had it paused for about one second. So now this is going to be a 4th and 1. So I'm going to fake this field goal. And hopefully we can get a touchdown out of it. If not. So Jameis Winston, he throws the football to Ryan Ramczyk, and that's going to be a first down for the Orlando Wizards. So they still have possession of the football. So I'm just going to put Mike Pouncey as the wide receiver, even though he plays center. I just want to get this one touchdown in and make this game memorable. So I am going to throw Jameis Winston. He's going to throw it to Mike Pouncey, and he gets it into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Orlando Wizards. So we'll see you guys at when the game is over. All right, now the game is over. The Orlando Wizards win their 5th game of the regular season. And we are now 5-0. You guys saw that Mike Pouncey fake field goal and claimed it. It was a touchdown. So that made it the spotlight of this game. And we're going to go into statistics right now. Jaylon Jefferson put up a perfect passer rating of 158.3. 11 for 14, 391 yards, and 6 touchdowns on the day. Matt Ryan, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. Jameis Winston also had a perfect passer rating. He was the quarterback who threw that fake field goal for a touchdown. So, Chris Godwin, he had 4 receptions, 137 yards, and 1 touchdown. Tyler Lockett, he had 3 receptions, 114 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Kenny Stills, he had 2 receptions, 85 yards, and 1 touchdown. Calvin Ridley, he had 3 receptions, 83 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Amari Jefferson, he had 2 receptions, 77 yards, and no touchdowns. Marvin Jones Jr. did have a touchdown in this game offensively. So, Mike Pouncey also had a receiving touchdown in this game. But defensively, let's take a look at this. Harrison Smith, Bobby Wagner, Rodney McLeod Jr., Marcus Davenport all claimed 1 sack. Dante Fowler Jr., Deion Jones, Marlon Davidson, Grady Jarrett all had a sack. Patrick Peterson claimed that INT. And the fumble recovery was made by Quan Alexander, and there were no defensive touchdowns, but there was a punt return for a touchdown. So Tyler Lockett, he had 3 punt returns, 120 yards. The longest was 83 and was scored a touchdown. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys next episode. Have a great day, everyone.